Hello everyone and welcome back to some more of the ARK Let's Play. I have a couple of things planned for today and a couple of things to show off. So first of all, as you can probably see here, I've got a little tribute board, if you will, for all the patrons. I know it's a little bit cheesy, but mate, I want to. I had one of these in the previous season. I've been meaning to make one of these here. I wasn't sure how to approach it. I might do more of this later and just kind of spice it up, but for the time being, this is the beginning of our Patreon board, so of course, thank you to all the lovely people. And in extension to that, I have a giant vivarium kind of thing going on. So let me introduce you to the dinosaurs. We have the Empress Rakdos. We got the Spino Blood Reaper. We got Mag, the Bread Man. We got Kev, the Giga. And we have Frostbite, the Whale Man. I am still missing, I believe, just one now for Dragon Queen, which, as you can see here, a lot of the people that I've just mentioned are here as well. Missing one for Dragon Queen. And I'm debating on maybe a couple of more, but, you know, if you want to get your own dino here, well, now you know. You know, Patreon's a big help after all. I don't make any money from these videos. I do the ARK videos all for fun. So it'd be, you know, nice to, like, keep it going for as long as possible, you know? But I'm hoping that this will be just, like, a very long-term thing. I can just grow it throughout the season. I would like to do more with this kind of stuff in general. Originally, I wanted to do big zoo enclosures or terrariums for each person, but I couldn't really figure out a way to put it in my base that I could still, you know, visit it frequently and not just have it tucked away and, you know, rarely seen. I want it to be visible. I want you to be able to, like, actually see it throughout the episode. And so I thought this here was a really nice open touch. But like I said, it definitely doesn't have to be permanent. I can always change it, improve it, make more. We'll just see what happens over the course of time. So that was the first thing. The second thing are names. A lot of you came up with some really lovely names for the dinosaurs. Thank you all so very much. Which reminds me, I've done a whole ton of breeding as well. Some of which has resulted in Therizino's kind of clipping through the floor. Well, spoilers, that's some of the breeding right there. And a couple of more on the floor as well. Let's quickly just get all of you back up then. Grab you. Try and grab you two. There's another one right here, believe it or not. There we go. And there's two right there. Oh, got one. And got the other one. Excellent. So, this is a good time to mention it. I found a... Oh, which one's the best ones? I think it was... That one definitely seems like the best one over here. I should have kept an eye on actually which ones I was picking up. So, I mentioned before, or at least I mentioned on Discord, I think I mentioned it in the Let's Play as well, I can't remember, that a lot of the Therazinos are looking like my original Boss Army pair. So I've been breeding more, and I also got this random low-level one here, which I bred the colours in, and I've just got like a bit of a variety now of different colours. I can't remember which I was going to keep. I think it's probably the 240. I can always breed more into them. But the 240, I had a name from Rubina to call a Therazino Santa Claus, and it seems like the most it seems like the most fitting on this one. She's got the most Christmas colours. I also finally managed to get to the perfect baryonyx, all the colours and all the stats all merged together, looking pretty good for my very first big imprinted baryonyx. So I had two names for this. From Hydro Frog, I had a female named Lily, but the baryonyx is a male. So instead, I'll be going for Hazilla's suggestion, and that is Silver. With the Terrorbird, I did also manage to eventually get the health stat into the Terrorbird, despite all the annoying breeding issues. God, I don't know why I kept on going. I guess I was busy elsewhere. But Maybe Matey did suggest the name Terry Burt for the Terrybird. And I think that's all the dinos up here sorted. Meanwhile, I will add one more. I have actually bred up a slightly better Argentavis, so I've been using Amethyst, and now have Heliotrope. And this is, like I said, just slightly better. I'm going to have to level it all over again, which is why I'm not using Heliotrope just yet, but every little bit helps, right? I quite like having really, really strong Argentavis. Now then, go back over here. And now for the Pteranodon, we had the name Red Baroness by Blood Reaper, along with the turtle, Tanker Girl, also from Blood Reaper. The bears, I really love these two. So since they're two male bears anyway, so we've already got Baloo. Now we've got Yogi and Boo Boo, also from Blood. I love how we've actually managed to get like three like really well-known famous bear names for all the three male bears. If only I had a bloody female. Right, the Thyla. So admittedly the Thyla won't really be used for a while because it's used mostly for the colours, but I still really liked Kleinstyle's idea to call her Tideback. I can always keep that in mind for the eventual lineage of babies and like better Thylas I'll get from her eventually. Didn't get any names for the Allosaurus, poor thing. The Spino. God, the Spino. And a couple of names of this one. One of them was just Shrek. I thought my Blood's already had a couple of things named, so instead of Shrek, I'll go with Watermelon, which is another one by Kansale. For the Rex, another one which won't necessarily get used, but a name I definitely will keep in mind for later on. This one was suggested by Kansale to be called Nebula. The Quetzal, I've had two different names for the Quetzal. So one was Cryolite by Jenna, and the other was Charlie by Mag. And I'm not sure which. Honestly, Cryolite kind of strikes me more as a tech Quetzal name. So I call this one Charlie, named by Mag. And I do have tech Quetzals over here. I do want to get tech Quetzals, so I'm going to keep Cryolite in mind for a future one. Now, also by Blood Reaper, we have the Rhino, which shall now be called Rodney. I love that name, Rodney. Oh, she's a female. Well, congratulations, Rodney. And I did forget to mention this one before. During the Rex taming episode, let's go ahead and just get the gamma up for that one. The Iron Man looking one, a couple of people mentioned it looked like Iron Man. The comment I originally saw from Reaper Kitty, I never gave them credit, and I'm sorry. So, here you go. That one, it's been named already, but I'll go ahead and just, you know, draw attention to it. And I did forget one more. Another one from Blood Reaper was to name the sloths Floof and Fluff. Now, I've actually been massively breeding on my sloths, and I've got no idea, like, they're all just kind of gone now. I mean, we've got the breeding pair here, or the two high-level females, but I think this one, 220. I don't know. I need to double check. It's been very, very confusing, but I do like how this one looks. I'm going to call this one, I'm going to call you Floofy Fluff, which is a combination of, oh wait, it's a combination of both of Blood's names. And thank you to everyone, of course. I think that is all of the tames done and named. Wanted to make sure I got it all on camera. Oh, and if no one noticed in the end of the previous episode, the character got named Slippers, which is a decision that Kev and I made together. We got, you know, Mittens the Giga, Cuddles the Spino. We had to have Slippers to character. And my god, I love this thing. Oh, I can't wait to use this more. I gotta get a breeding Carchero. If you notice at the end of the previous episode, the damage is just ramping up and up and up, and these things are so nice. And if you hear Discord sounds, I'm very sorry, by the way. But yes, I really gotta get a breeding pair of Carchers. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I did also combine all the stats on the Ankylosaurus. So this is our final look at her. Far too much movement speed in auction, but whatever, what can you do? And I'm slowly combining the Dodex. I'm getting very unlucky, just getting a lot of the females levels and lacking the health. I don't need health on a Dodec, I just want it, alright? I want it. So hopefully eventually, quite soon, that'll be finished as well. Now then, for the next part of today's episode. Now, some of you might have been wondering, the Rex army, whatever happened to it? Well, it's still here, it's kind of just, vibing, chilling. I've not really known what to do with it because there's a lot of crappy Rexes. Although I say crappy, it's lovely to see like all the named things. I do this again. I want to do like more crazy, like, you know, like mass armies named after people. I thought I just saw a Quetzal. I'm really on the lookout for another Quetzal. But yes, I do want to use all these. So I'm going to go ahead and find all the highest level ones, ball them up and move them to their next new mission. Right then, I bet you weren't expecting to see me over here, but I've been thinking, when it comes to the bosses, which I really need to do the bosses, the sooner I complete them on beta, the sooner people can come join me on the server. I don't know, some of you are really, really itching. And it occurred to me, right, how when it comes to the bosses, I always over-prepare. If you remember my very first Let's Play series, dude, the island bosses, even on Alpha, I mean, not the dragon, but the other ones, even on Alpha, were just really, really easy because I just overdid it, I over-prepared. So I am curious, if I bring in my little mishmash of low-level Rexes, now they are imprinted, or at least some of them are imprinted, maybe not all of them, but I want to admit, they do have that bonus, they definitely are imprinted, but otherwise so, they're all low-level, and are about to have primitive saddles, and I'm curious, is this enough to defeat Gamma Broodmother? I think it is. I think this will actually be quite doable, but I'd be excited to be proven wrong. I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, you can have a lot more of them, can't you? It's all around this circle here. If you bloody come out. Hello? Wow, that one just really doesn't. Rag, why are you gonna be so awkward, Rag? Okay, let me just finish off getting all these out here then. So I'm going to take a quick moment then, get these all balled out, get them saddled and leveled up into as much damage as possible, and then we'll see what these lots can do. Alright everyone, now is your last chance to place bets. Will I successfully defeat the Gamma Broodmother with a scuffed army, or will it all just go horribly wrong? Now, I have checked, a couple of the Rexes are indeed non-imprinted, so we do have like a bit of a variety. And the Uteranus was the only spare UT I had, so I kind of am hoping I don't lose her. I still have the high level one. Oof. But otherwise, this is my only other one, and I really hope I don't lose her. I've dropped off all of my gear. I've dropped off all of my, like my chibi, all my good armor. So I am prepared to die, if need be. Kind of hoping I don't, but you know, you really never know. And again, primitive saddles, some imprints, some non. 19 Rexes and a UT. Pretty scuffed army. I think the UT is probably going to make it work, actually. But yeah, first boss of the season. Let's go. Right then. And away! Mush! I should have pre-rolled, actually, come to think of it. Ah, it's fine. Axel, what are you doing, mate? Get off a bit. Oh, she is doing a lot of damage. She's definitely doing a lot of damage, and they are doing an average of 200 hits per, which really isn't very good, but they are making... Oh! There goes Cade. There already goes one. Oh, maybe this isn't going to work. And there goes Piper. There goes Goodney. Oh my god. Saga? No, not Saga. And Evil Kabuki. Axel and Crafter. I genuinely thought this would go better. Like I said, I have such a habit of massively over-preparing. I over-prepare like crazy. I genuinely thought, oh my, I was gonna have more of a shot at this. Oh my god. You know what? This is fine. This is okay. This is a nice way to, like, just, you know, fill out the episode, shall we say. It's for the content. Oh, no! Wow, so they dented a quarter of her health in the end. My god. Alright then, Gamma Broodmother. Easy, but not that easy. Okay, that is honestly funny. I'm okay with this. I'm totally okay with this. They were all throwaway. Everything was throwaway. I just thought I'd have more of a chance. Incredible. Oh, it's like I said, it's a good way to fill out the video. Like all the naming on the building showing off. I genuinely thought I had like a bit more of a chance than that. Oh dear, it's okay. I'm seriously okay with that. Now we know. Okay, so I guess that's a good demonstration then that all my over preparing is actually probably quite warranted, all things considered. Hey, I found the boss arena. Yeah. My over-preparing is definitely quite warranted. Now, I'm well aware, I'm very well aware that if I'd used like a Megatherian, it would have gone a lot different. But that was just for the fun of it, right? I wanted to see what I could do with a crappy bunch of Rexes, and I just killed so many of you, and I'm so sorry. But that was kind of worth. Alright then, like I said, so if I haven't already mentioned it, I am going to be like doing some proper boss preparations. It just would have been nice if, you know, I could just like skip Gamma Broodmother a little bit, but nah, it's okay. I will do some proper boss preparations. This has not stopped me, so if you're eager to come join, just don't worry, it's not getting delayed because of that. Alright, then I'm going to wrap it up here then and do a live stream. So thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you've got like any names on the leftover Dinos, the Dodec, the Yankee, just anything else you might have seen during the little preview, let me know. And otherwise, I will see you all next time. Cheers.